Wealth does not appear in the places most people look for it. It does not come from chasing excitement, flashy investments, or the relentless pursuit of an elusive next big thing. This is an uncomfortable truth. The most essential principle of wealth building has been sitting in plain sight, quietly ignored by the majority. It's not about how much you earn, nor is it about how hard you work. It's not even about how much you save. Instead, it's a far quieter, deeper force that goes unnoticed in the noise of modern life. It is control over your impulses. Control over your time. Control over the systems you choose to build, slowly and deliberately. The wealthiest people you know, whether they wear suits or jeans, whether they live in penthouses or small, well-kept homes, share this common trait: they are not bound by the same rules that govern the rest of us. Their wealth was not built in the rush for the next trending opportunity or through frenzied acts of acquisition. No, their wealth was built slowly, piece by piece, with calm intention. This is a principle most people overlook. Not because it's hidden, but because it's uncomfortable. It does not offer instant gratification. It does not reward impulse. And it does not reward noise. Now, let's explore how most people, despite their best efforts, misunderstand the process of wealth creation. We'll uncover the silent wealth-building habits that make all the difference, and why, despite what many believe, wealth has always been the byproduct of patience, discipline, and control. From a young age, we are conditioned to think about money in one particular way. The world teaches us to chase the fleeting rewards of immediate pleasure, the next pay raise, the shiny new car, the bigger house. The first lesson we are taught is that money is earned through hard work. And while this is true to an extent, it's only part of the equation. The full story, however, is far more complicated. We are not taught about the hidden mechanics of wealth. We are not taught that money isn't simply earned, it must be controlled. The world glorifies lifestyle, and success becomes a symbol of how much we can display. It celebrates the appearance of wealth, not the substance of it. This early conditioning, driven by social media, advertising, and the rampant culture of consumerism, leads to a profound misunderstanding. People see their paycheck as the ultimate goal. They define success by their income, and their financial worth by their visible lifestyle. But what they fail to see is this: the greatest wealth is never seen. They chase the visible indicators of wealth, status symbols, flashy purchases, public approval. Yet, the real wealthy are silent. They build quietly. And the wealth they accumulate is not for display, but for security, control, and growth. As a result, many become trapped in a cycle of always working harder but never feeling done. They become busy, yet remain stuck. Imagine this scenario: a person, let's call him James, spends his days working overtime, earning more than he ever has before. Yet, despite his increasing paycheck, his financial situation never seems to improve. Every time he earns more, his expenses creep up. The car payment is higher. The rent increases. The pressure to maintain a lifestyle escalates. James is stuck in the invisible trap. Now, let's look at Sarah. She's in the same situation. On the surface, everything looks fine: she's busy, she's earning, she's appearing successful. But beneath it all, she's struggling with the same problem: no control. Her savings account isn't growing. Her debt load is high. The more she works, the less she feels in control. Despite all their hard work, both James and Sarah are on the same path: they are building someone else's wealth, not their own. This is the trap. The feeling that no matter how much they do, they will never reach financial freedom. It's a cycle that traps the masses, and it's based on a foundational misunderstanding of what wealth is and how it's built. At the heart of wealth building lies a quiet truth: control. This is the first law. Control isn't about limiting your life, your fun, or your desires. It's about controlling the things that matter most: your decisions, your time, and your money. The rich know that in order to build wealth, you must control these things with discipline. Discipline is the second core principle. It's the ability to resist short-term temptations and focus on long-term gains. It's not about living frugally to an extreme, but understanding that every dollar spent is a choice. Each dollar invested should be part of a system that grows over time. The third principle is systems. Wealth is never created in fits and bursts. It is built through well-structured, consistent actions. The wealthy understand this. They don't wait for opportunities. They create them by building systems of income, investment, and savings that flow seamlessly together. The fourth principle: patience. The rich do not rush. They understand that the biggest returns come from decisions made today that will compound slowly and steadily over time. It's the quiet accumulation of wealth, not the quick flurry of activity, that leads to true financial freedom. Lastly, protection comes before growth. Before you can expand, you must secure what you have. This means protecting your assets, understanding risk, and ensuring that the foundation of your wealth is solid. Now, let's pause to contrast two paths. On one path, we have David. He chases every new opportunity. He's quick to act. He sees his friends buying homes and feels pressure to do the same. He makes decisions based on excitement, emotion, and external validation. On the other path, we have Lily. She is disciplined. She takes her time. She invests consistently, but slowly. She builds a system of income and savings that grows without her constant attention. She's not chasing after every shiny object. She's building her wealth in quiet, controlled steps. And, over time, Lily's wealth grows far more substantial than David's. This contrast is not about right or wrong. It's about understanding which path leads to lasting wealth. Take a moment to think about this. Why is it so uncomfortable to build wealth this way? Why does the idea of control, patience, and delayed gratification seem so foreign in today's world? It's because the world rewards speed, noise, and action. But wealth rewards the opposite: quiet control, slow accumulation, and measured growth. The most powerful wealth-building habits are the ones most people resist. And yet, they hold the key to lasting financial freedom. There is one simple truth that most people overlook in the pursuit of wealth: wealth does not reward noise. It rewards discipline, patience, and control. And those who understand this truth do not rush. They build quietly. What this means for you is simple: to achieve wealth, you must stop chasing the noise. You must resist the temptation to rush. You must adopt the silent wealth-building habits that have always existed, quietly in the background, waiting for those willing to listen. Wealth is not fast. It is not noisy. It is not built through impulsive decisions or excitement. It is built by controlling what you can, exercising discipline in the face of temptation, and understanding that true wealth is the result of small, consistent, intentional actions over time. The wealthy are not the loudest voices in the room. They are the ones sitting quietly, building their wealth, step by step. So, here's the big question: what's been holding you back from adopting these quiet wealth habits? Is it the temptation to rush or the need for instant results? Or maybe you've already started building wealth, but you're struggling with patience? Wealth doesn't reward noise, it rewards control, discipline, and time. Are you ready to take control of your financial future with slow, intentional growth? Drop a comment below. What's one change you'll make today to start building wealth quietly? Let's get the conversation started.